And good afternoon, everyone. Today is Teach Me Nana. There's nothing like having Teach Me Nana on Friday, knowing you got the weekend coming. All right, well, today is the first alternative to the June paper pumpkin, which was Expressions in Color. So we're actually going to do a monochromatic. Let's see if I say that correctly. A monochromatic is what we're going to do today, and I'm just going to show you how simple and pretty just a monochromatic card can be. So if I can get it out of my mouth. But anyway, we're just going to have fun with it and show you it's an alternative. Actually, I got the idea from watching what Aunt Jennifer did and watching what Zoe did, and I thought, you know what, the simplest one of the things to do is to do a monochromatic, and it always comes out very pretty. I'm going to show you some other examples besides the kit itself of how beautiful a monochromatic card can be. Alright, with that, let's go to the hands and see what we got going today. Alright, Nana was telling you about some of the other things monochromatic, so I just want to show you. This is just from one of the garden cards series, but anyway, you can see that I've done this in monochromatic and it looks very beautiful. It's very simple, but yes, and the monochromatic's done in the back, and this is done on the card here, just all one color. So that's what monochromatic's all about, is utilizing just one color. So I'll give you another example. This is one of the Christmas ones that we have right now that's in the new catalog, and see, this is just an all monochromatic and it looks very pretty. So that's just some examples I want to show you. Now, what the idea here we're going to do today is we're going to do this right here. And this idea came, like I said a while ago, from what Aunt Jennifer and Zoe did on Sunday. And I'll just give you a brief example. Here's one of their cards, and here's another one. So what I decided to do when I saw that, and I didn't make this originally, but I did to make it as an alternate, was to make a simple just one monochromatic color on top of this gold paper. And this is very good paper. At first I didn't realize the back of this was this color, so I might end up just cutting this off and using this and making another card with this and putting it on white, because you can definitely see when I show you like this here, this is what it would look like on white. I just wanted to give it a little something different. I could do that as well too, but I'm not doing that right now. We're just going to go with the monochromatic that I created right here, because there's some interesting things when you do this, because even though these sequins right here are a rainbow type color when you reflect it in light and everything, well, it really looks more yellow when we do the monochromatic, because it really focuses on the yellow here. So let's get started making this here. Alright, so we're just going to take our blank cardstock again, and then we're just going to fold it in half, increase it so we can do it. Alright, so what I started is I first started with the largest stamp here, which is in the set, and we're going to ink it up. I just went and put all my stamps I could on this here to make it easier, and I'm just going to ink it up really well. And one reason for that is that not only am I going to stamp it once, but I'm going to do the off stamp too. Okay, so first I'm just going to off stamp. That's what we mean, that everything's perfectly on the card, and then I'm just going to stamp over here. And we're just going to fill this in around the card. I should just left that open for us. I'm just going to stamp around the card, several of these. And then we're going to come back and use the little stamps to fill it in. And you can do this with any stamp set. I mean, this is what's really nice about this, is you can easily make a monochromatic chromatic just with any stamp set. But it's just sticking to one color is why. And then you do the offset, because it gives it just a light one instead of it all being heavy. In fact, in this case, I want to do it, I think, just, let's see, yeah, I want to do it about right here. I'll stand it here. I'll get some color, but it won't be quite as heavy as that, but it's still going to give me some color. And that's all I'm just trying to do right now, is just add a little bit more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can really see good. So I'm just going to do this right here. And tough decision there. Okay, and now next all I'm going to do now is I'm going to start doing the little ones here. And actually I did this one here first. So I took this one, looks like little leaves or something there. And you know what? I just started doing it. We have Daisy joining in with us, giving her 2 cents. Something must be going on in the neighborhood. She's not protecting us. So we're just going to keep on adding this around. We are going to put a on this. but we don't have to make any decisions right now. Know where that label's going to be. Okay. Alright, I think that's enough of that. I'm going to switch over to the other stamp here. Alright, I'm just going to same thing. I'm just going to put it around. I even did a couple just like in between this light stuff because I could. You see, you get different looks when you do this. And that's what you want. You know, it's going to get the monochromatic value of color. But at the same time, it's going to look very pretty. Thank you, Aunt Jennifer and Zoe, for reminding me of the simplicity of it. Let's see, do we got some odd numbers there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, one more. Let's get one more to get it. Make it odd numbers here. Alright, right there. Okay, so now we got that stamped. So at this point, then, all I have to do is get my label. So I'm going to actually stamp my label here. I'm going to actually ink it first. So you can't actually do it last, but I'm just the edges here. I just went around and used the sponge to do the edges. So that's what I'm going to do here now. And it just gives it a little something. I'll just give you the look. So this is how it would look without it. And then we're just going to add a little ink to the edges here. I just use my sponge here. Just gives it just a little yellow. It's not a whole lot. I'm not trying to do it heavy. I was just trying to give it where it wasn't just a straight white. Just give a little something different onto the color there. Okay. And then we'll just clean it later. We clean it just like we do our stamps. Get it cleaned up so it's ready for next time. And then we're just going to ink our stamp. Ink it really good. And this one I've got thanks for everything. So all I did was just stack the two stamps right next to each other. So that could look like it was right there together. And really and truly it wasn't. And I'm going to line that up on my little boxes right there. And I'm just going to stamp this right in the center. Okay. Then I sat there and put my dimensionals on. And then we're going to finish it off with 3 sequins. And see, there's the back. So there you can see, I just flipped it over, just have this card. So I sat there and had that there. There we go. Alright, so I put that aside. And then really we could put this anywhere. I centered it a while ago, but you know what? I think this time around, I'm going to do it just a little bit like this. So I've got at least some more of those flowers, and you can see it everywhere, just to be different. You know, I make cards, I don't make them all exactly the same. I could. Usually what I do is I sit there and make at least a little, you know, maybe something's different. So in this case, I just moved it. So naturally, the stamps aren't going to be in the same exact place either, because I'd have to use a Stamparatus to do that. And I didn't use a Stamparatus. So this is just what we're doing. We're just using what we've got in our kit. And this is what was in the June kit. I think I had 2 of them stuck together there. Alright, Nana's got sequins stuck to her now. Okay, let's see if we can get it off there. Looks like I got 2 stuck together there or something. Alright, we're just going to go for another one, alright? I'm not going to mess with that all day long. Could, but we're not. We got other things to do, like creating and making it more cards. Okay, so I just give it a little nudge before I actually just sit there and stick it on there for final. And we'll do the last one here as well too. And there you go. There you've got now a very quick, I need to get with it just a little bit. There we go, I think we got it. Anyway, so there you've got, you can move them around, I don't worry about them, right fussy with them right now. But just look, see how simple that was. So we made this card, it took no time at all. And it's no time to sit there and make a couple of more. That just goes to show you how easy and how pretty a monochromatic card can be. So with that, Nana just wants to remind you that, you know, the next Paper Pumpkin coming up is The Adventure Begins is the name of it. and we're going to do a live and put it together on Sunday, July 25th at 4. The main thing is, if you join in with us as we put the kit together, you can join in and put your kit together too, right there with us. You just need to be sure to order this by July 10th in order to have this particular kit. Okay? So with that, I want to thank you, and I want you to have a blessed and adventurous week, and be sure to like us and share us on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Have a great week. Bye.